Hi, my name is Daniel, and this is my board game. It's called Revolutionary Trivia, and it's the American Revolution. It's the trivia game. So I have my cards right here, and so I'm going to teach you how to play and set up the game. So on here you can see 1, 3, 5, and 7. So for example, if you pick a card, it's 1, then you put it in the 1 section. So I'll gather up all the 1s in that section. And if you get a 2, you put it in the 2 section, because 1 means 1 and 2, 3 means 3 and 4, and 5 means 5 and 6, and 7 just means 7. This is 1. This is 4. This is 5. This is 7. And what this means is the difficulty of the card. So if I pull out a level 2 card, and if I answer it right, then I go 2 spaces ahead. But if I get it wrong, I just go back 1 space. And if you get it wrong on the starting point, nothing happens. Okay, I'll just leave it there. There's some more cards, but I think we're fine for right now. So, these are the cards. So I'm gonna pick a card. I'm just gonna pick 1. So I just picked a 3. That's the wrong spot. That's the wrong spot. It says, when did Congress agree on the Declaration of Independence? And you need the day, month, and the year. So there'd be at least 2 people, and there's gonna be a judge, or there's a separate piece of paper with all the questions on it, and the way you would figure the way. So I know it's July 4th, 1776. So now I go ahead 3 spaces. So hold on just a second. I need to get
these. 5 minutes away, Elijah. Do you know that you're 5 minutes away?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go at about 3 because
that's fine, as long as I'm not having to remember, because I won't.
So I'm on the starting point. You can see.
So that's really it. Watching. Bye.
Can you see that? Wait, I think I need to. Yeah, here. So that's my piece. Now I just answered a 3 card. So I go 1, 2, 3. So now I'm on space 3. So, and the way I figure it out is I have a separate piece of paper, and I look up. I flip to the page where it has the 3 difficulty cards, and then I look up, and then I see. Then I look look for the question, and if I get it right, then then that's a fair question answered. So now I'm on that spot. So yeah. Now the other person plays. I'm just going to pick a 2. Who wrote the first draft of the Declaration of Independence? So if I answer it wrong, if I say Abraham Lincoln, I would go from I go from this space over to here because I answered that question wrong. And if you land on, let's say, something like this, it says skip a turn. So if you land on there, then you skip a turn. And so you need to be like, you need to think before you answer, before you pick a card. So if I'm right here, and I'm like skipped next, so that's skip a turn. So if I say I'm gonna pick a 1 difficulty card and I don't see this, then I'll just be skipping my turn. So you have to have a strategy. And also there's roads. So what roads do is, so if you land on it, you can go and go to that space because you landed on it. The only way you can go to a road is, so you have to answer a question right. You have to answer a question right. So let's say I got this card, put Thomas Jefferson, got it right, and I landed on the road. The only way you can go again is you pick the same difficulty card. So if I picked a 2, I would pick another 2 or a 1 to go to that road. So because it would be kind of cheap if you're just like one space away. Like if you were 1 space away and you just answered a difficulty 1 card, because like it's kind of cheap if you go to the Mega Road, which is all the way there. So yeah, also we have boost spaces. Right there it says boost 2 spaces, so if I boost there, then I can go 1, 2, and now I'm right there. And if you finish, you win. If I can get the thing, I don't think I got it, but that's fine. So that was my card game. So also we have 2. We have a number 5 card, Who Formed the Sons of Liberty. So you just look it up. If you got it wrong, move 1 back, move 1 space back. So yeah, also here. Oh, and also if you, so the maximum number of players is 3. And also, so let's say you landed right here, right, you just passed the Mega Road, and you say, I'm gonna pick a card and I'm going to answer it wrong purposely so I can go to the Mega Road right here. So you can go right there. That's against the rule. So if you answer a question wrong, and if you move back to a Mega Road, or a boost 2 spaces, then what happens is you actually need to answer a card correct. So let's say I pick up this card, Who Formed the Sons of Liberty? If I say JFK or something like that, which probably is definitely wrong, and I did that to go to the Mega Road. So the only way I could go to the Mega Road is if I answered a 3 difficulty of 3 card, because it would be kind of cheap if you purposely wanted to go back so you could boost to spaces or something like that. So, yeah, that was my card game, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye.